It's a good question to find out whether over-the-top services are finally a threat or an opportunity for telco. At P&T LUXGSM, we believe that this is more an opportunity. Actually, why? Because it helped us to enrich our offer, our proposal to the end customer, to reduce costs, to be quicker, to be much more innovative, to find differentiators compared to our competitors, and to create new business lines with the Media Cloud, which allows us to provide to our customers white-labeled OTT services. We decided 1 year ago to change our platform and our decoders to make them OTT compatible. Change a lot of things. Much more content on the video on-demand platform, for example. Much more content on the replay. We have now over 1,000 on-demand programs, local programs available for free to our customers. It changed also the way people listen to radio. We now have 50,000 radios available on each of our decoders. It was also the advent of the multi-screen approach we developed together with our partner VII, which is one of the biggest provider of over-the-top TV streaming solution for end consumers. OTT in the segment of multi-screen allowed us to come very quickly with a solution which allows people to watch TV, a selection of 41 channels of their basic package, at home, on an iPad, on an iPhone, on a PC, on a Mac, and soon on an Android tablet or smartphone, very easily, at home, very convenient. So this is really the thing which OTT brings. It's convenience. I would not say that content is king anymore. I think that convenience is now king. And OTT allows us to make our product, our proposal, much more simple, much more attractive to the end consumer.
Today I've been talking about the TMT predictions for 2012. Now, TMT stands for Technology, Media and Telecoms, and the predictions are something that Deloitte has produced over the last 11 years on an annual basis to give some kind of indication to businesses in the TMT sector and other sectors about likely trends that are emerging over the following 12 to 18 months. Over 2012, there will be continued growth in sales of smart tablets and computers and those sort of things. Even in economies which are on a downturn in some other countries, we would still expect to see a rising growth of these sort of sales and purchases. Over the last number of years, there's obviously been a lot more technology which influences the way that we can view the different platforms that we can view, whether it's on demand or live. But essentially what that's doing is showing, it's not necessarily showing a difference in terms of what people are watching, but it's just reinforcing what's already there. And essentially what we're seeing and what we predict over 2012 is that 95% of viewing is still going to be done on a live basis. Inherently, as human beings, we like to still get guidance as to what we're watching, and this is why the scheduled TV continues to be prevalent. Going forward, we would expect to see the normal sources of market research, in other words, focus groups, polling, those sort of things. Some people will already be familiar with the idea of MRI, which is magnetic resonance imaging. It is a controversial area, but what it can help to show is how a person really reacts to a particular stimulus, be it through a marketing campaign or something else. It's true that focus groups and so on remain very helpful, but sometimes people might not necessarily be completely honest about what they think or even really know what they want. Whereas with this sort of additional information, it really shows a kind of physical reaction in the brain that you can see.
Inverto is a company based in Luxembourg and that has its origin since 1991. Now we have 50 employees, split in also in Cambridge with a few people there, and also in Israel, but the main headquarters is in Luxembourg, in VII. We are doing essentially 3 lines of products. One originally was to escort Astra, SES Astra, building dishes and LNB. We were the first to introduce a single LNB back in 1991. Since a few years, let's say 4 years now, we have decided to make a shift, a complete shift, to follow and escort the hybrid TV that was coming on the market. And we have developed a hybrid-based TV set-top box using open platform based on HbbTV, that stands for Hybrid Broadband TV. The HbbTV has been adopted by several countries such as Netherlands, France, Spain. We were the early bird, but now we can say that we are among the leader in HbbTV. Our platform has been recognized and tested by official body in Germany like IRT, and considered as the most the quickest platform on the market, which also is very important for the end user. They don't want to wait a long time to receive the TV.
I'm working for the European Commission. We're covering all the three institutions, so the Council, Parliament and the Commission, all the press conferences, and we have various productions like stock shots and documentaries that are made available through satellite and through internet for downloads, free of charge and free of rights for everyone who wants to use it and to spread the information about Europe. The P&T contribution is for the uplink of our satellite TV channel, EBS and EBS Plus. They are doing also our emergency solution in case there is something happening to the Bellemont building. We still want to be on air on EBS in case there is something happening. As soon as possible, we can leave the building and go somewhere else and uplink our signal to the satellite.
We see internet consumption is moving very forward. We are now, as RTL.lu, we are the 7th most visited media in Luxembourg, which means not only internet but also radio, TV and newspapers. The trends is definitely mobile, as I think most of the countries are currently doing it, but we are seeing an enormous progression in mobile consumption. We created our first application was in fact on iPhone test. Right from day zero it has huge success. We are constantly evaluating. We are now on version 3 on iPhone, which is again a huge step forward, and you now have Luxembourg and French content in the application. RTL is in fact really for a long time now the #1 portal. I think it's due to the fact that we diversify rather soon, so we are not focused on news or just focused on a special theme. We have a whole platform of all kind of information. Mainly people come on the website because of news, but also traffic information, which is a huge trend. And we are innovating a lot in this way as well. I always quote RTL as being a big website, and when you want to promote something or simply showing something, come to our website as a partner and you will benefit from what I call drive-by traffic. You'll simply discover new ways on RTL. You come to RTL website every day. Well, we have a long-time relationship with P&T. I think P&T is a big partner of RTL, not only NewMedia, but also on the TV and radio. We, as NewMedia, I don't want to call it, but in fact we need the P&T because most of our consumers are on internet gateways coming from the P&T. Therefore we have a very good interconnection with them. We have a peering agreement. So together we always evaluate that people have the best. First time I participate, I must admit, but I think it's a very large panel, a lot of interesting people, a lot of networking, and also for us it's important to see how other people coming directly from the media or perhaps seeing the media from the outside think what it is now, what the future will be, and where will we be in 1 month, in 1 year or in 5 years, because we cannot. The trends are moving so quickly at the moment.
What's always very impressive is how they change the format and get innovation and different things coming in.
I must say it's very useful to meet all these active contributors to the media environment.
It's a very good place, reasonably sized, not too many people, where you can easily connect and interconnect with people.
It's been a good morning, and hopefully these initiatives will continue going forward.
Each time we see the value of the networking we can handle here, the quality of the presentations, the variety of the presentations, either from broadcasters, from service providers, from telcos like P&T is. And I think it's more the mixture, the combination of all these ingredients which finally makes a success.